Joanna Jedrzejczyk versus Jessica Andrade is a super exciting stylistic matchup, and I would love to watch it without any extras. But lo and behold, it is the co-main event of the biggest fight card of this year, and it's for the Women's Strawweight Championship of the world. I'm Flyin Brian J, this is MMAmania.com. Let's start talking about this title matchup with the challenger, Jessica Andrade. She's going to be bearing a lot of comparisons to John Lineker and also Claudia Gadelha. She is similar to Lineker in that she's going to be walking forward the whole time, throwing a lot of hooks with complete disregard for defense, or almost complete disregard for defense. Where she differs from John and where she's similar to Claudia is that she also has pretty darn good ground game, very powerful with her takedowns, and just ask Joanne Calderwood, she has a nasty guillotine choke. So she is very diverse, more diverse than her 125-pound, 135-pound brethren in John Lineker. What I think she's going to do in this fight is what she always does. She's going to try to corral the champion, throw hooks to the body. This is fun. She throws 33% of her significant strikes to her opponent's body, and that's in her last 5 fights. And in each one of those fights, her percentage has been going up and up and up and up steadily. That stuff is really, really impressive. She lands almost as many strikes per minute as the really high output Joanna champion Jedrzejczyk. That right there is impressive. In her last fight against Angela Overkill Hill, she landed almost 8.7 strikes per minute, and in the 3rd round she landed more strikes than she had in the 2 previous rounds individually. That is some impressive stuff. Let's talk about the champion. Before her last fight, I was saying that her detriment was definitely in the clinch. But she trains at ATT. I think she looked at that detriment of her game and capitalized on it, overcome her weakness, and when she was in the clinch with Karolina Kowalkiewicz, she landed some nasty elbows to Karolina's face that allowed her to separate, circle out, and get away from the fence, avoiding that clinch. A couple of fights ago against Claudia Gadelha, what she was doing when Claudia got up close, where she would hit a whizzer and then a hip toss and then maybe take top position against Claudia. Very impressive stuff there as well. She doesn't have too many holes in her game, but I think that her chin is just slightly suspect. She got dropped against Karolina Kowalkiewicz, and she got hurt at least twice in her last fight against Claudia Gadelha, and I think Jessica hits harder than both of those women. Joanna, we know what she's going to do. She's going to throw punches in combination. She actually lands almost exactly the same amount of strikes per minute as Jessica, but her weapons are longer. She's going to throw those teeps, front kicks, a lot of jabs. But what is to her detriment is sometimes when she throws those 6, 7 strike combinations where she ends it with a kick, she gets in really tight, and that's what puts her in that clinch. And I think that right there is going to hurt her against Jessica Andrade. Who I'm picking to win this fight is the challenger. And I've gone back and forth in the last couple of days watching film, sitting around thinking about this matchup, and I've settled on I'm picking the slight upset here. The reason is I think that with Jessica's pace, with how hard she hits and how much she's going to be attacking the body, think about this. Joanna Jedrzejczyk hadn't been attacked to the body too much prior to her fight against Karolina, and Jessica throws way harder shots and way more to the body. I think what happens here is Joanna's going to go in for one of those 6 to 7 striking combinations. She's going to go for the low kick, drop her hands, and Jessica is going to drop her with a left hook and finish this fight with ground and pound, probably somewhere in the 3rd round. Now, there are going to be a lot of people that are saying I'm completely wrong because Jessica is going to fade. I already said that she gets stronger as the fights go on. Yes, so does Joanna champion. But I'm picking the girl who has more power, and I'm just kind of banking on that Joanna doesn't have the best chin. There are a lot of ways for Joanna to win this fight, but I'm sticking to my guns here. Left hook drops Joanna in round number 3. Jessica Andrade is the new champion. I know a lot of you disagree, but I'm sure some of you agree with me. Tell me whoever you're picking in the comment section down below. Let's talk about it. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next one. Namaste.